The final round of our Org Territory Control game, Skunkopoly, got underway this month, and going into this last stage of fighting, Task Force Echo are in the lead by 2 points. This round, however, was to be the busiest of the entire season, with 8 battles to be concluded, and 5 of them involving Task Force Echo. For us in Task Force Alpha though, the round would begin with our first ever defense of a territory, as an attack on Kosso Basin was incoming. The attacker, Task Forces Bravo and Charlie, working together under the name Task Force Charvo for this season. The terrain around Kosso Basin is rugged and uneven, with hills, craters, ridges and mountains all making up the surroundings. And as the battle drew near, we were moving into position to defend the outpost.
Somebody facing north.
Roger, yeah.
I am facing north now.
Roger, confirm you're in the arrow, right?
Confirm.
Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Anytime.
Hey, we're going to that mountain up there, it looks like. Slightly off of my estimation. But actually, looking at the map, it makes sense. It's a bit of a ways up there. But we'll make it.
Yeah, it makes sense with the double bridge. Looks like we're over 2k.
Okay. That sounds about right. This is the high point. Dismount here. Our plan for this battle is relatively simple. 4 teams on the ground composed of Racoons and Rhinos, with Cyclones and Ballista respectively, defending their sector from any incoming ground forces. In the air we'd be fielding 4 arrows and 4 hurricanes as our mobile force, with a hammerhead remaining close to the outpost to act as an anchor for the air battle. The journey we just made was to the northernmost Overwatch position, and the furthest from the objective itself. Okay, all call signs, we are go.
We are go.
Okay, let's juice up.
It would be a slow start to the battle though, with very limited sightings at the outset, and this is because Charvo had planned to make a group jump with their main force.
30 seconds for jump ready.
Good copy, good copy.
Formed up with Melmina.
Along with some Racoons sneaking in by Nox, a tactic we'd made use of a few battles back. Our Hammerhead would be holding position over the objective. Ballista and Hammerhead complement each other well, making it difficult to clear either by direct attack.
This is Raptors, we have negative contact.
30 seconds for jump ready.
They've got something cooking.
Dragon power drive.
Ice peeled, everyone watch your sectors, because they could be coming in from any direction. They may be doing some sneaky thing like we did with dragonflies, who knows. And they were indeed. It is a dangerous maneuver though. Gravlev bikes are temperamental things.
Everyone's spooled.
10-4 on him.
Starting jump in 3, 2, 1, jumping.
Make sure your flares are set.
Something big's coming because I'm starting to lag.
C2, go ahead. Pick your drop point.
Following the jump, Charvo would immediately set out to land their ground elements.
They are pushing from the east.
Shit, what?
What do we got? There's 4 things behind. Oh, that's a lot.
Got buried 20. All, yep. Contact.
No eyes on any ground movement east.
Eyes on a star lifter, bearing 15 kilometers out.
Fuck, they are coming north as well then. Bearing 1-5. Do you say bearing 1-5?
Copy that, bearing 1-5.
That's basically north, okay. In our last battle with Charvo, we'd taken down a dropship before it was able to unload, and Charvo were looking to avoid giving us that opportunity this time. But they'd have problems of their own this time.
What's happening?
Oh shit.
One cyclone.
There go the cyclones. Alright.
We've got cyclones flying all over.
Alright, going up.
Almost due north of your position.
We're ready, we'll give them hell.
C2 has landed.
Fuck, really? Fortunately, during the physics freakout, Charlie had only lost 1 cyclone.
Ballista 2 turret active.
Range.
Ballista 1 turret active.
Did you say that was 15 kilometers out they've landed?
Copy that.
Confirm.
Fuck. They got some distance to cover. The Nox Racoons were closing fast though and completely undetected.
Enemy Hurricanes heading 245-ish.
Right. Weapon systems are all active.
Yep. 3 Hurricanes so far.
I don't see anything myself.
In the air, both sides were just building intel of the ships of the other side.
Looks like they're deploying 50k out.
Yep, they're sitting pretty.
It would be a slow and careful start, but as defenders, this was the first time it worked to Alpha's advantage.
3 Hurricanes so far.
Priority's an Eclipse if that sneakily shows up, decides to rear its ugly head. They might not have, if they think that we weren't going to go any large ships.
Alright, it looks like they have not posted us in the air. They're waiting for us.
Yeah, it looks like Zeal's got an eye on something on the ground.
Roger.
Raptors, let's move up just into missile range and start poking them.
Just poke them, get their attention.
Charvo had brought a Connie Andromeda to act as both anchor for their Hurricanes and a missile boat in the battle, and the first shot would be one such missile.
I got eyes on a torpedo.
Yes, you do.
Fired it at Stark.
Okay, several contacts. I got eyes, Swiss Chris popped up for a second in front of us. There's something else as well. There's several contacts.
Are you taking missiles?
Limited skirmishes would soon begin above.
And Hurricane Zeal is taking hits.
Tactical
Yeah.
and then two on Ryu. Reinforce Ryu.
Ryu. Reinforce Ryu.
2 Hurricanes to the left, Edsel, and another Thorn.
And 2 arrows.
2 Hurricanes
Tactical AoE.
left, Edsel, and another
Van on tactical.
Tacticals out there engaging. There's a ship over there. Alpha pilot tactical AoE would weave his way through Charvo's Hurricanes before descending back to the AO. Presumably that's the direction they're actually pushing him from as well. Trying to bait enemy fighters into a chase to lead them over your ballista is by now a very well-known strategy, and pilots from all task forces know to avoid it.
Yeah, I'm not chasing.
Careful about the chase, boys. Bring it back down.
Van heading back to Dragon.
Okay, we're 10 minutes in. Following the limited first skirmish, Charvo pilots were reforming into a ball, and by now had spotted the hammerhead over the objective.
The hammerhead is named Unkindness, but Pericles is flying it.
Parked and wait. Do we want to go make a push on him?
Nah, they've got ballistas there. Scary.
But Alpha were about to suffer our own technical problems as well.
We just lost Zeal to an explosion right next to us.
Wait, who crashed into the ground?
Zeal crashed into the ground. Looked like it might have CTD or something, and then Uncoupled took over and had him just fall. Zeal crashed to desktop, Edsel crashed to desktop, Broke 2 crashed to desktop.
Oh fuck. Damn, we had 3 Raptors crash the desktop. And Charvo were already spotting some of our ballista in the landscape.
Eyes on Ballista.
Not a great call, but there might be a ballista on top of the pointiest mountain inside the AO. Be mindful, there's rockets coming out from it.
Okay, we got a lot of ship markers. We got 3 ship markers coming in from the north now, 5 kilometers out. Ballista would deter Charvo for now.
There's a ballista sort of.
But targets of opportunity can always be found.
Thor never wake. Thor never wake.
Yeah,
Hurricane
push on
inbound,
Thor.
Hurricane on
Push
peak.
it.
Dumbfire.
Some torpedoes were already finding their targets. Where's those torps fly? Charvo's Connie was trying to set up dumbfire missiles at Alpha Ballista. It was important that they were stopped.
Attention.
Van on Thornwick.
on Dragon.
Right above us to our right. Yep, that Hurricane.
Charvo Ballista still had a long way to drive to be able to cover the actual AO and assist their pilots. This gave Alpha an opportunity to engage and more fighting would soon follow.
There's an arrow coming in.
Yep. Troy?
There's an arrow on you too, Dragon.
Coming towards Ballistas.
Charvo would make attempts to pull the fight back over their distant Ballista, but as defenders, Alpha had no reason to go chasing them. The pressure was on Charvo this time to take the AO.
Dragon safe. Reform ball. Reforming on Dragon.
Hurricane's out.
Yep, he's out.
But then the Connie returned. They'd again go hunting for our Ballista.
Appear to be possibly moving a bit closer. Yeah, he's 8.4,
Hurricane with them
8.3.
as well.
Gunfire. Let's say it's the top of that peak. Just to the left of it, there'll be a Ballista. Okay. Yep, I see that. If I put my crosshair on the peak, he's on the left arrow. He's on the tip of the left arrow.
Do you want to snipe it?
Missiles away. Tell me if they're close. Yep, you bracketed north and south of him.
And on the ground, we get a confirmation of a disabled Ballista quickly.
Rhino 1 is mission killed, we'll bail him.
Damn.
Ground, possibly disabled, 1 Ballista.
Nice.
From Alpha's side, we still had a lot of questions about Charvo's ground plans.
So I guarantee you their ballista is currently moving on our left.
Go for Racoons.
What's the status in the air right now? If you guys spotted anything on the ground so far?
Razorburn has spotted nothing so far.
Third view.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're moving closer to Judith Panic. Support him.
39 minutes left on timer.
Hold on in there, guys. Hold on in. But Pericles' Hammerhead crew is about to put some action in play against B-Dragon's Connie.
6 kilometers.
You should send me that torp.
I'm going to send up a couple of missiles first. A couple of size 2s.
The Connie crew knew this was a missile, not a torpedo, as it came from the Hammerhead.
They're tanking, switching to torpedoes.
But Pericles had a surprise.
Ooh! He took that one.
The Scimitar 5 is the same torpedo the Ballista can launch.
Dragon feet, some missiles, big ones.
Torpedo out.
If you can target a missile, just spray in its direction. We can shoot missiles down.
Ooh, you got another hit.
Torpedoes are hitting on B-Dragon. They are not flaring at the moment.
They soon got wise and began flaring, but valuable hits had been landed.
That was a Ballista torp.
You think you hurt the Connie pretty bad with those?
Well, I mean, he took
The Hurricane coming
right
in.
to the nose, so he's probably not having a good time.
And Charvo Ballista were finally arriving on the northern edge of the AO.
Okay, it's okay. And we're just gonna wait.
But Artax would spot them almost immediately.
Got a, it's like a ballista coming down the mountain to the north.
Wait, really?
Down the ridge. Yep, down the center.
Yeah, Matt, we're about 2.8 clicks behind you.
Artax is spotted a Ballista moving to the north.
I was gonna say, on the other side is the AO. We may want to hold before we clear the valley, though.
Wolfgan's got it aggro.
The ballista was spotted to the north of the objective.
And in the skies above, Alpha were about to draw first blood.
Alright, form on Detonic.
Splash one hurricane. Splash one
Yeah,
hurricane.
one hurricane down.
Nice.
Excellent.
Sean,
Take him on, guys.
He's running the ground. We're not chasing. We're not chasing.
Charvo pilot Atom Bomb was current focus of Alpha ships.
Raptor's on atom bomb.
But Old Man Johnny in an Inferno was about to make a move on the Hammerhead.
Start moving above.
Oh.
Inferno.
Okay, just slow.
Atom bomb, primary.
Dan with an easy dragon.
Behind from where we entered.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Adam's being primary.
Now aware of Old Man Johnny's Inferno, Alpha focus was about to shift.
Inferno's gonna be in range. Get ready for target priority.
Recharging.
Light him up.
Don't let him get away.
Yep. His engines are dead.
Splash.
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 Splash, Old Man Johnny, good kill. Splash, Old Man Johnny in the Inferno.
Outstanding, guys. Good work. You are doing great up there with the circumstances. Amazing.
Appreciate it, boss.
Charvo Ballista were now in a position to offer limited support to their pilots, but too far out still for us to effectively engage.
Right underneath the air battle.
If they could bring them down.
Our own Ballista, like Gunner Jack Nazareth, sat ready to engage as well.
They are working together, boys.
And it wouldn't stay quiet for long.
Yep, they moved back to wherever their vehicles are.
Yep.
He's up top behind us. I'm trying to get turned onto him. I can't fucking target him because there's so much.
At range.
Charvo AA was now in effect.
Stop moving.
We've got eyes on the Ballista. It is... So it's northeast of my position by about 2 kilometers.
Yeah, yep. Darn. He juked it. I didn't see any flares.
Alright, what's the status of the Hurricanes? That's all clear.
B-Dragon, Raylo, Ryu, and...
We didn't know about the Charvo Racoons coming in, and there were signs that maybe they had arrived.
James has just taken fire potentially from the north.
James.
Between myself and Kate.
East. He's on the east side.
Roger. Lab Lover has just taken shells as well.
Cyrus, can you see snipers to the north?
I'm gonna get Cyrus to look now and see what he can spot.
We waited for the movement from the Ballista while our Hammerhead was going to go round 2 with Charvo's Connie.
Shot by about 2 kilometers.
Alright,
Yep.
there is a Ballista
Lab Lover has
east
just
of
taken shells as well.
position, about 2.5 kilometers, stated as south of the objective, and use those mounts.
Sniper fire, presumably long.
I see a cyclone out there. Say again for Razorburn?
The Charvo Connie was now getting very close to the mountain we were using for Overwatch, but unaware of our presence.
I'm seeing a Cyclone Racing Edition
Outside north of Lab and James's position. That must be where they inserted from.
Cyrus, I'm moving to you. Artax, keep an eye on that Ballista. Let us know if it moves. Artax would warn us about the Connie getting close, but for now our priority was trying to find the sniper that was engaging Lab Lever and James.
Not much we can do about that one.
Charvo's Connie wanted to repair our Hammerhead in kind with a volley of missiles of its own.
Rhino crews, we have eyes on the Hammerhead also. When he gets in range, we might just start unleashing.
So maybe we can see where the locks are coming from.
What's the shooting? Or are they shooting at the torpedo?
Hold one, please.
Ooh, they dodged that shit.
Yeah, a lot of torpedoes going toward them. Or missiles anyway.
We were kind of a little too far, I think, to have eyes on what was engaging James. It isn't coming from our direction, that's what I can say. Closer to the objective, Razorburn was about to spot enemy Racoons.
It's ours.
Lab, just over the hill you're on, I'm spotting 2 contacts just on the other side of the hill you're on.
He has eyes on Razorburn.
And in the skies, Charvo would attempt to drain the countermeasures of our hammerhead.
Blasted Razor.
Yep. The dragon is moving toward us. 6.2 click.
Swiss went north.
We do not have eyes on what's engaging.
Our raptors would respond quickly though.
When's the play to just everyone lands down here?
So's the tail.
I'm looking for you, Swiss.
Swiss,
I
you're
see
12.
you.
Swiss.
12
Swiss, you're 12.
Cool.
Swiss, you're 12.
Hey.
Swiss Chris would soon fall back to Charvo AA cover.
He's hitting. He's hugging the ground.
He's hauling ass too.
All call signs disengaged. Swiss Chris, he's trying to drag us over their ballista.
I see one bunch right behind us.
Lab has contacts on the same hill that he's on. I can see Lab. Razorburn could see the Charvo Racoons though, and was about to land some hits from over 2 kilometers away.
I nailed one from over 2,000 meters out.
Nice.
Just hit one from over 2,000 meters out by you, Lab.
He has rounds landing around his AO now.
Another hit. Another
I
hit.
see the other one.
Now in the second half of the battle, the pressure for Charvo to advance and take ground was only mounting. And just as we'd been waiting for, the ballista were beginning to move closer. Up on Peak Stanley, we were still observing them, but the Charvo colony was now even closer to our position.
On our ridge, I believe. Just a view.
I see it, I'm looking for that ballista.
Ballista's on the move. Yeah.
But the colony was dropping for what looked like a landing. What's that colony doing? Connie's landing. I think that colony might be landing. Keep eyes on it. That Connie is getting real low to the ground. It might be landing.
Animal arrow incoming.
Roger. I'm gonna stay still, just turret him up.
On the mountain.
If you can get the shields down on it, we can hit it with the railguns.
Shark, red, shoot him. 1 kilometer, shoot him. I see him.
All the while, in the skies above, battles between raptors were still ongoing.
Get evasive, just get evasive, don't worry about him.
It truly was a battle of hurricanes.
I'm good. Good effect. Alright, charge real quick. More. Engaging.
Monarch was landing a lot of hits, and the pressure was on Pre-Vizsla and Red Striker.
Sorry about that.
While elsewhere, Stick and Ansel were about to put another dent in the Charvo air attack.
Nice.
Splash.
Nice shot.
Shields hit.
Ryu down.
Splash Ryu, good kill. Another hurricane down.
Here, give a shot. Reviz, we gotta pull it back to the ball.
There's no ball.
We got.
It's just us.
Shit.
We're dead here.
Bizzle's really low.
Splash.
Bizzle flash. Splash for Bizzle. Splash 2 more hurricanes.
Good work, guys, good work. Hammerhead and Connie continue to exchange missiles and torps. But the Connie was again taking big hits from Slice 5 torps.
Are taking shots at them and Jin.
And this was an opportunity for us. Oh, get railguns up on that fucking Connie. They just hit with a torpedo.
Head.
Good.
Moving position to face more north.
Dragon possibly taking railgun fire. Racoons, if you can see where it's coming from.
We have been hitting the Connie because we saw it get hit by a torpedo. It's leaving. But more of Alpha would join the attack.
Yep, we're definitely taking railgun fire.
Dragon gaining altitude. We're definitely taking railgun fire.
We still had our tanks watching the Ballista, but they were advancing carefully and slowly. We would need the range to close before we could engage effectively. The advantage was slowly tipping in Alpha's favour.
I see a C2 on you.
Splash 1 Hurricane.
Nice.
Ballista kill. Keep stacking them up, boys. Let's go.
This is not to say that the air in the AO was safe for either side right now.
We're getting hard locked.
Another arrow, 1K. 5, 6, and 4.
80 critical. Looks like you have 3 contacts east, below you, on a ridge.
Okay. Roger, we're going to move to investigate now. So they may have come off that Connie. Our Ballista was still on the Connie and had realised something important.
Fire, he's out of flares. Keep it up, keep it up.
We've got a Starbucks here. That's us, right? Now we not.
Jack, engage and B-Dragon. He's out of flares.
The Connie was out of flares and now suffering major power problems.
Connie is severely hurt. Going for landing.
Primary.
Jack, engage and B-Dragon.
There's another torp going to B-Dragon.
Be careful, stay.
Splash, Connie.
Be careful and stay safe.
Splash, B-Dragon. Jack, splash, B-Dragon.
Good job, Jack.
Looks like you have 3 contacts east, below you.
But it turns out the Connie had dropped off troops before its demise.
Yep, I have movement down where the Connie was on the ridge, to the east.
Eyes on.
Yeah, I see 3.
We got eyes on, but they are moving.
Yeah, and I have a low power optic.
Could you move to our position? You're a much better sniper.
Yeah.
Now I do.
At this point in the battle, Charvo Air was getting thin. With the Connie and most of their Hurricanes eliminated, only a handful of ships remained, and they still needed to land at some point to get in the victory zone.
Can you repeat? Primary?
Primary, noob van noob.
We're fighting right over top of the ballistas, but alright.
There's a noob here.
Get on noob, Van Noob.
Yeah, we're out of range. Oh, they bought it. Ground actual. Unless they ejected. But no, it doesn't look like they did.
Ballista's down. Boom, take that hit.
Just get a switch, Chef.
However, mistakes can still happen, and losses to the ground are always a possibility.
Getting hits. Watch out for ground.
Oh no! Ah, sorry.
With our tanks engaging the Charvo Racoons and the Ballista still at very long range but drawing closer, it was maybe just about possible to engage them.
Oh, I got a second vehicle. Eyes on it as well.
Same direction?
Yeah, same direction.
I have Edsel.
Alright, we have air moving over toward...
Shit.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, eyes on, eyes on. What's the range to it though? We have 2 enemy Ballista. They are 1700 meters out, moving south.
A firm, I'll relay.
Want to try and put railgun shots on it?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. We'd soon get our tanks to observe the rounds and guide Cyrus and me onto target. If you've got eyes on those vehicles, our tanks, maybe you can help us zero in.
Make that 2 tangos. Copy that, must be.
You're on the move again. Oh, direct hit.
Yeah!
Oh!
What the f was that?
Nice.
Got one more. You see the other one?
Yeah, I see that one.
Low.
Roger, reloading. Alpha splash 1 ballista.
Ballista 2's down. We don't know from what.
I think this is EMP because I lost all power.
That was behind you.
They're so far away.
Cycling power.
If you got hit on the turret, you guys better bail.
Yep, direct hit.
Yes,
Opening doors.
You're getting railgunned. You might need to get out.
Yep.
Opening doors.
The internals are red.
I can't move out. I can't get out.
Little right. People on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, they're dead.
Bailing.
Second ballista is dismounted. We're going to try and engage now.
Someone is shooting, right?
I don't know.
I think we disabled the ballista and they dismounted. They are moving south.
They're still like 1,900 meters away.
One ballista crew is down, the other ballista is disabled.
It is a white coloured bowl. It's like 1,800 meters to our east. While we were calling ships onto the dismounted ballista crew, Alpha pilots were also chasing down another Charvo ship attempting to land.
Okay, firm, we're on it. Is that the hurricane blowing?
Help!
Splash that hurricane. Splash that hurricane. We lost Edsel.
It helps I can put a railgun shot on the position they're at. You guys see that railgun shot?
I've got a guy running up the hill to the south.
Yeah, I got eyes on.
For the Charvo ballista crew, the sky was about to get very busy.
See an arrow.
You can take a hit.
Roger, I'm seeing fire coming from the right.
Yeah, I got eyes on.
Looking for him. Eyes on, eyes on.
They're on him, they're right on him.
Understood. Good work, guys. Good work. But Razorburn would spot more Charvo Racoons that had made it close to the objective.
Sayer and James, be aware you have a guy approaching you from the north.
Copy.
Make that 2 tangos.
And our ballista would start falling to enemy railguns.
Repeat
Actually,
that?
we're gonna have the hammerheads start doing cast over here.
Oh! Oops, we're dead. Jack is dead.
Whoa, what happened?
Jack to actual. Jack is dead. Possible railgun fire. Jack's position.
Jack's position, where you at?
Is that a hammerhead on top of us?
Matt and the Charvo ballista crew would make an attempt to fight back, but the air support coming in was heavy.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at.
Sea Left Crusader taking sniper fire on our position, not sure of origin.
Razorburn and Vlas have been spotted. They are returning fire at us. Ineffective fire, though.
Heracles and his hammerhead crew were now also providing air support.
Copy actual. The group around finish off that ballista.
Oh!
All the Charvo Racoons had to do was escape and reach the victory zone.
I think that's their ballista.
Alright, there are still ground raccoons in the area. Be careful. Pyro, if you guys want to see if you can spot anybody.
Disengage. That's a splash on that ballista.
They are lighting
Alright, I got a couple of shots on someone here at the left.
I saw something. Okay, I don't see him anymore. Oh yeah, he's on the right of that, on that lighter, like right there. He's on that hill.
I think he's down. Panic.
That must be fucking terrifying for him.
It would be so terrifying.
That is absorbent. Matt is just running around with all their fire.
Alright, let's keep.
I'm in cap.
I got eyes on where the hammerhead is firing. Looks like the target is down.
My
Hammerhead is taking railgun fire next to Lab Lover.
The only contacts we've spotted are the ones that are currently being engaged by air, that dismounted from the Ballista. The Charvo Racoons had been hit hard, but the Hammerhead wanted to be sure.
Okay. Deacon, are you still up?
Still alive? Roger.
Deacon, are you still up?
Say again, over.
Are there any remaining enemy air assets?
Down, I don't have
But Matt wasn't completely dead, just incapped below, and it would turn out that quite a few Charvo Racoons were still active within the AO.
That's affirmative. Target is down. Jeez, that was hell on earth coming at that guy.
No.
It didn't take long for Charvo Racoons to reach Matt and revive him.
Oh, contact.
Rhino 1 to roll call signs. Timer is 10 minutes remaining.
I've got a contact danger close to the facility, headed in on foot. Between myself and the facility. This is Razorburn.
All call signs is actual. We are going to make one more observation of the terrain to the north before we start making plans to push back towards the victory zone. At this stage of a Skunkopoly battle, it is time to start getting as many players on foot and into the 750 meter victory zone as possible. It is also important that they remain conscious, so taking big risks is less appealing at the end of a fight like this. Getting in-capped and costing your team a point could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Look, we need to get back to the cycling and push back to the victory zone anyway. Charvo Racoons, though, were looking for payback.
That's an arrow.
An arrow?
Is it an arrow or a vehicle? Or a ground vehicle?
No, no,
got a guy
It's
above.
Boom! Splash! Get fucked!
Now, whoever's in the back will be ready to jump out just in case we get attacked.
Well, now they know where we are.
Alpha pilots would respond quickly.
We have a secondary contact on the other side of the objective. Over near where Troy is shooting now. TAC just got railgun from that position.
Okay. We got hit.
Any of those small ships have very easy chance hitting.
Right there, down there.
Razorburn, can you repeat last message, please?
Have coordinated shots, don't just randomly fire.
There's guys shooting from the front of you guys, so.
I fell down.
We got hit. Move.
Yep.
We are up, just hit him twice.
The area. Right there. See the shots, semi tracers.
Charvo Racoons were winning this skirmish.
I don't. Oh, okay.
We're hit bad. Move.
But we're nose red.
Yeah, we saw railgun tracer.
They were not the only Charvo team in the AO, and in the closing minutes of the battle, there would be no let-up in combat. We're gonna bail here, Bail.
Affirmative, critical and 0 are heading in. Bail. Thank you.
I really made him mad. I shot about 4 railguns into the damn thing, and he's really pissed now.
Barb and Jax had survived the journey into the AO by knocks, and now was engaging the Hammerhead from the ground.
Oh, I see the railgun fire. They are directly ahead of us, going to drop a missile.
It may look one-sided, but they only needed to survive a couple of minutes to grant Charvo extra points in the battle.
Apologies, they are in the crater, right in the middle. Launching missiles to mark.
Look at these missiles.
Yeah. No eyes.
Yeah, the railgun hits. Pretty shit.
2 enemy Racoons down on critical in-service position.
Yep, there's a left. No.
Yep.
Oh, I see. No eyes.
No, you're...
Stark Hurricane nose red.
Oh, I see him.
Copy, pitching down.
Staying high.
Right in there.
Racoons down on
We're in the victory zone. We've moved into the victory zone. Matt's team had also made it, and we're about to hit the eastern defenders hard.
Yep. See where Chrysior and Silicious are? Land on the south side of them. Just south of the outpost inside the zone.
By now, even our Raptors were landing to be counted.
James, we're on the opposite side of the crater you're on.
The Hammerhead would continue to pinch our Racoons for a few more minutes.
Watch friendly fire. We got friendlies.
Arathorn and
4 minutes 30 remaining.
whoever your teammate is, can you watch the other side of the hill just to make sure that we're not getting, you know, someone's sneaking up behind us.
That more specifically just for the sake of... Man.
Critical's dead.
Joy's out. 1 foot.
Zero's in capped. There is 3 contacts in that location, be advised.
Oh yeah, I see the railgun shots. Hey guys, let's move up and see if we can help.
Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah,
moving.
I saw a shot come up. Moving towards zero.
Charvo Racoons were reviving their own casualties from the skirmish and would be ready for when we arrived.
Using at 750, right?
Look up down there. Look.
I lost zero's marker.
Oh, I'm down.
Zero is
In
dead.
cap.
2 down.
Who got him cap?
Katie said she was in capped and Zero died.
Time is 3 minutes.
Okay. Pulling back up the hill.
Yep, I'm getting hit.
With Zero dead, the best we could do now was return to the victory zone alive.
Panic then.
Actual is moving back to the victory zone. We have enemy snipers behind us.
So if they pop over that horizon behind us, go ahead and engage.
Behind us.
Okay, Roger. Looking.
I got one down, Katie.
Behind us.
Good work, good work. At the top of the hill, some of our Racoons were still fighting, and some humorous grenade exchanges would take place.
Wrong Matt. Eat that grenade. Shit, it went back.
Explosions.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a grenade. Yeah, we don't think
Katie's running toward us.
Might be me.
Yeah, that might be you, yeah. I see these shots.
Oh, they're throwing grenades into that little crevice where I was at.
30 seconds remaining, boss. If you're not in the victory circle, haul out.
Yeah, pull back. We'll engage them as you pull back.
Within the ring. Within the ring, though.
Good track to him. Yeah, he's gonna be up.
Gotta be up. Gotta be up. Can't be encapped.
Charvo, that is time. That is time. Ceasefire, ceasefire. I think Polecat counted 26.
Katie, real,
Is this the highest number of Alpha that's survived the Skunkopoly so far?
Fortress Alpha held strong.
Celebratory railgun shots?
Good work, everyone. So Alpha had secured a victory with 26 members alive and on foot in the victory zone, but Charvo had given one hell of a fight for this one, and Alpha would celebrate in our customary manner, mass firing of guns into the air. It is interesting to see the battles become more and more strategic and moves more carefully considered as Skunkopoly has progressed, as task forces learn from each other and we discover effective methods for warfare in Star Citizen. No territory changed hands in this battle, we successfully defended Kosso Basin, but there were many battles still to go in this final round, and we ourselves would need to enter the battlefield 2 more times before the winner of Skunkopoly would be known. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Thank you all for your very generous support of the channel. Patrons like you are what make these videos possible, especially long videos like these Skunkopoly fights, which take a long time to edit. I'd also like to thank all of the skunks that sent footage in. It is a huge help to be able to show multiple perspectives in battles like this. This has without a doubt been the longest script I've ever had to read, and as you can tell, my throat is completely worn from it. So we'll leave things there, and again I want to thank you all for watching.